A warm welcome back to Gol News, your ultimate hub for everything Real Madrid. Real Madrid have made an explosive start to life under Xabi Alonso, and the transformation feels undeniable. With a flawless record in both La Liga and the Champions League, the Spanish coach has wasted no time in stamping his authority at the Santiago Bernabéu. For Madridistas, the early signs are promising, with the team playing with intensity, discipline, and a newfound sense of direction that points to a very bright future. Alonso's arrival has been more than just tactical tweaks or dressing room speeches. It has been a cultural shift. The former midfield general has demanded total commitment from every player wearing the white shirt. His message is crystal clear: buy into the project completely, or risk being pushed to the periphery. That ruthless clarity has quickly changed the pecking order within the squad, showing that reputation alone is not enough to guarantee a place in his plans. One of the starkest examples of this cultural reset is the case of Vinícius Júnior. A year ago, the Brazilian would have been untouchable, playing almost every available minute without question. Now, however, Alonso has made it clear that attacking brilliance cannot come without defensive responsibility. If Vini refuses to track back, then he will also lose his freedom going forward. Under this regime, talent must coexist with work rate, and nobody is bigger than the system. But while some players have struggled to adapt to this uncompromising environment, others have flourished. Among those thriving is Arda Güler, who has quickly become a central figure in Alonso's setup. The Turkish wonderkid has started every competitive match this season, displaying not only flair but also an eagerness to embrace the tactical demands of his manager. In many ways, Güler has embodied the excitement of this new Madrid era. Still, despite his rise, Güler is not the standout name when it comes to Madrid's most improved player. He has developed rapidly and impressed with his maturity, but there is someone else whose evolution under Alonso has been even more remarkable. The player who has elevated his game the most since Alonso's arrival is none other than Aurélien Tchouaméni. The French midfielder has always been highly regarded, but his performances this season have reached a new level entirely. Every touch, every interception, every transition he manages feels sharper, cleaner, and more decisive. Under Alonso's guidance, Tchouaméni has gone from being seen as one of the best in his position to being universally recognized as the benchmark for defensive midfielders in world football. What sets this improvement apart is consistency. It is no longer just about glimpses of brilliance or dominant nights in Europe. Tchouaméni has turned reliability into an art form. So far this season, he has not put a foot wrong, exuding calm authority at the base of midfield while dictating play with the kind of confidence that defines truly elite footballers. His growth has not only raised his own stock but also reinforced Madrid's stability as a team. Last season, debate still lingered about whether it was fair to call him the best holding midfielder in the world. Skeptics argued that others might still edge him in certain aspects. Now, however, those debates feel outdated. To suggest anyone else currently sits above Tchouaméni in that role would invite ridicule. His blend of strength, tactical awareness, and composure under pressure makes him indispensable to Madrid's identity on the pitch. Describing a player who was already considered world-class as most improved may sound unusual, yet that is precisely what makes Tchouaméni's story so compelling. Improvement is not just for the underdogs who break into the lineup or youngsters who suddenly find their footing. At Real Madrid, the standards are so high that even the stars are expected to raise their level. Alonso has made sure of that. And this is exactly the essence of Madrid's evolution. The bar has been set equally for every individual, regardless of age or reputation. If Güler is stepping up to prove himself, then Tchouaméni is setting an even higher floor for what it means to dominate in his role. The culture Alonso is building is one where both ceilings and floors are being raised simultaneously, ensuring that progress is collective as well as individual. For fans, this shift in mentality is refreshing. It shows that the new Madrid is not one where stars coast on past achievements, but one where each performance is judged on its own merits. It is not enough to have potential, nor is it enough to have a big name. To thrive under Alonso, players must constantly evolve. And in Tchouaméni's case, the evolution has been staggering. As Real Madrid continue to chase success on multiple fronts, the Frenchman will remain central to everything Alonso envisions. His dominance in midfield ensures that the attackers can express themselves, the defenders can breathe easier, and the overall system ticks with balance and precision. He is not just a cog in the machine, he is the anchor that holds it together. So while the spotlight may naturally shine on emerging names like Arda Güler, and while the debates around Vinícius Júnior will continue, the truth is simpler. The most improved player under Xabi Alonso is Aurélien Tchouaméni. His evolution is a reminder that in Madrid's new era, even the best can get better, and that is what makes this project under Alonso so thrilling to watch.